Okay, well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Elden Ring. In the last episode, we got a pretty powerful start. We beat Market on our very first try. It took like nothing, right? We did most of Stormvale Castle. We still have a little bit more to do in the area, but the majority of it is done. And we have another boss that we're planning to beat right after Stormvale Castle. So, I'm gonna go grab the controller, and we're gonna get started. Okay. I'm gonna get chat ready too. Yeah, I had to wait a couple minutes before, like, between ending the previous stream and starting this one. Otherwise, I get problems on Kick with the title. But we're good. All right, I think we're ready. Let me just test my chat here. Got it. Okay. Yeah, the reason I really want to beat that boss because then I'll be able to wear my helmet. Well, kind of. The way it works, you talk to a chick here, and then you beat the boss, and then she goes to the round table hold, and then she gives you an item. And that item gives me more equip load. That's what I'm working toward. So now, there's a boss I have to beat. Down there, for sure. So I guess we could get started by doing that right now. Not that I'm expecting the boss to be easy, but I do certainly think I can get it done. What's in here? I haven't really searched this area at all. Have I? Yeah, maybe I have. Certainly don't want to drop down there, I don't think. That just looks like death. Yeah, we've been here. Here we go. Hop on down. Hopefully this boss doesn't give us too much trouble. Mama Rat is over here. The trick to Mama is just to spam power attacks. It kind of tends to juggle her. Spell. And much to my dismay, it does not, in fact, summon a Rancor from Star Wars. Okay, We're gonna try dual wielding our katanas for this. Like, I might want to be able to block. I don't really know. Okay. Honestly, his attacks are pretty choreographed, but not all of them. Oh my god. Okay. Get close. I'm gonna get out the shield. It'll make me less prone to mistakes. Jesus. Oh my. Yeah, this guy's pretty fucked. Oh god. Oh shit. Go. Run. Get up. I might be able to use the bow, right? Oh my god. If I'm lucky. Oh my god. I didn't want this. Yeah, go down there. Oh my god. Yeah, he didn't get up there last time. Oh my god, I can't even get out. Fuck. Go. Jesus. Yeah, I don't like this. I forgot how hard this fight actually is, dude. I have no more healing items. Yeah, we're gonna have to try a lot harder than that. Hello, Biden on a bender. How are you doing, buddy? I can't summon a spirit against this guy, right? I wasn't even checking for that, but I'd imagine I probably would have seen it if I could have. Let's try not to die again. Can I upgrade any part of my flask? I doubt it. Oh my god, I can. I can add a charge. Okay, fair enough. Not that it heals very much. We got a massive health pool, and our upgrades haven't really caught up to it yet, but we're gonna pop back down. We're gonna try again. Okay. Not too much, Beth. Not too much. We're trying to beat this big fucker right here. Super big fucker. Dangerous, deadly big fucker. Wow, I was blocking, bro. Oh shit, I'm two-handing my shield. Yeah, that ain't gonna help. The wondrous physic now. Jesus. Seems a little early for that, no? Oh, we just got a massive bleed proc. That's kind of sick, yeah. Okay, we needed that. At least we avoided that. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Okay, we might want to switch to magic now. This time, second attempt. Oh my fuck. Okay, bro. Looks like we made it. Good. Sure, rain check. What's a cool weapon combo, buddy? My audio's still working fine? Yeah, it looks like it is. The hell? Oh, that might be my mouse. Yeah, it's my mouse. Hang on. There we go. Okay. We got all the items down here and we beat that boss. What do you mean, the cestus? Like the fist weapon? Oh, whip and dagger slash short sword, eh? All right. Yeah, this guy tried to run away and then he died. Oh, man. Ugh. 17,000 runes. Yeah, this is the longest ladder in the fucking game. Unreal, dude. Fucking Unreal Tournament. Sometimes it seems like it's never gonna end. And then it ends. Okay. Roll down. Got it. Yeah, I've already searched this area right here. I never really found out how to get that loot item up there, though. Thus far, I've been unable to find my way up there. I have no idea how to get up there at all. I'm working on it, trying to find my way. Holy shit. Got it. This door right here is locked. I can't open it. Wait. So I need to drop down there. Most likely from rooftop access right here. I need to find like rooftop access there, but I don't know how. I will try, but that shit's easier said than done. Let's try to sneak past this guy. I don't really want to fight him. He'd fuck me up. So it would have been over here, like that way, right? How do I get over there? I see that roof right there. That doesn't lead over there. Let's keep looking around this way real quick. Oh, shit. Okay, we got past him. Yeah, the rooftop was over there. Kind of near where that bird is, which I can get there from this fire. Hang on. We're gonna try to reach it from over there. Let's go to the Rampart Tower. Hello, Nasser. Hello, how are you? So I think we're done with Vigor for now. Mind is already where we need it. I think I want to increase my intelligence more. Because the consensus seems to be that intelligence spells are stronger. Alright, we're gonna go over here. And we gotta take a look around this area, because it was around here somewhere. I'll know it when I see it. Wait, is that... No, that's not it. I will know it when I see it, at least. I know that. It's not here. It's not over there either. It might be like over there. Let's hop over here. But I think I looked here. Oh my god, looked here already. It's not that guy down there, I know that. It's not anywhere right here. So this isn't the right way to go to get there. But it was off in this direction somewhere. It's just really fucking hard to find out where exactly. Let's hop up here, run around. I don't think it was over there. Hang on. Did I check the other side of this roof? Like over here? It doesn't even really seem like I can get over there, mind you. But if I could get over there, I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Like, I need to drop down from over there somewhere. I just don't know how to get there. I definitely can't jump up from here. What about that bell tower? I don't know. I got no fucking clue. How am I feeling with the replay? What, you mean Elden Ring? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's not nearly as fun as Vintage Story, but like it's killing the time. You know what I mean? What if I access it from over here? I know what the place looks like. It's the place where there's that dude with like the hanging leg, where there's the dogs underneath, like the feeding ground. Oh my god. Fuck. Clumsy. All right, let's go back up there. I'm just trying to find a place to drop down to get some extra loot. We don't go over there. Where did we go? We went up the stairs here. Okay, we're gonna stealth kill this guy so that he doesn't wake everybody else up. We got our shit back. So I think it has to do with this place right here. I'm pretty sure that we'll find it here. We will certainly find out soon whether or not I have the right hunch. Down there, that's where I have to get. Wait, right there. I need to drop down. I wish I bought the binoculars, but yeah, I can get there. I can totally get there from here. So let's drop down here. And then I have to jump onto this wall right here. And then I run across. Drop down And here we are. This is exactly where I have to be. I don't even know if that bird can get down here, but this is where I've got to be. This, my friends, is exactly what I was trying to get to. Yeah, this hidden item right here. That, the stone sword key, and this chest. Now that we found these, we can move on, because I think we've thoroughly looted damn near this entire area. Pickled turtleneck. It's crazy. All right. Yeah, let's go fight that boss now. Lift side chamber. Hang on. Let's check out the secluded cell, see where that is. Yeah, we can try to fight that boss now. The guy with the dragon for a hand. Must have a terrible time beating off. I'm not gonna bother summoning that chick just because I know she won't help me very much. It just makes the boss tankier anyway, and I find that typically your Ashes of War summons are kind of enough. Let's go. Okay, let's go, buddy. Okay, our spirit summon is gone. We ain't got it no more. Now we're gonna try to do a little bit of casting. Crimson Hood? I don't think so. I don't know. What is the Crimson Hood anyway? let's go. That's got ridiculous reach. It only took a couple of tries. A lot of these fights are like that, right? Just 2 tries and we're
We'll
good.
return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Kalid's note? Yeah, I don't know. I don't recognize any of that terminology. Okay. So we did it. I'm gonna put another point into our intelligence here. Well, I can't mount up. Now, I didn't even use any of that guy's weapons last time I got them. Like, I got the fist weapon, but I couldn't even, like, use it. The stats required were exorbitantly high, right? So I might actually just use his Great Rune, because I'm not one of those people who likes to collect weapons for the sake of collecting them necessarily, right? I am really over-leveled. I have a system. I go kill that dragon in Kalid, and then I get 70,000 souls, and then I get super high level with, like, no effort. Well, I could drop down there. Definitely isn't a secret wall around here. They're so rare in this game. Like, secret walls are beyond rare. Shabiri Great. Okay. Liurnia of the Lakes. I remember where that dragon is now, so we can try to fight it, like, you know, soon enough. Usual BS there, eh? Well, it's good to see you, Aussie. It's good to see you. I'm doing okay, buddy. I'm doing all right. Thank you. Another point to intelligence.
Good to see you, Master. Do you remember me? You helped me before. And please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments.
Okay, so he can, like, improve gear.
Oh,
let's go to the church down here, grab the upgrade, and then we're gonna go to the round table hold. On a gravestone opposite the church, eh? What, that way?
You then believe it on for a... Well, you're a true... My name, presuming only...
Glintstone Pebble we already have. The Arc, I don't much care for. It does hit multiple targets, so it can be useful, but... Okay. On a gravestone opposite the church. 2 magic scroll spells. Here? Well, I got the Academy scroll. Is that the only one? Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I get the heavy sorcery that I want with that, so... Wow, have I not even gone to the Waypoint Ruins and unlocked the fire there? We're gonna have to do that. Yeah, let's go over there. We're gonna go visit that chick and then give her the scroll. Although this might not be the right departure point. Let's start from here. The only thing I don't like about Elden Ring is that it seems to have so much, like, pointless exploration to it. Like, it's one of those big as an ocean but shallow as a puddle type of games where really all you need is, like, the gear for your build. Exploring everything else basically just comes down to grinding for runes, right? Like, you don't need to explore the world. There's no incentive to. You just gotta, like, get the specific spells and weapons that you want, and then it's just a matter of grinding runes and progressing the story. I found, well, I explored, like, the vast majority of the map in my previous playthrough, and I came out of it with, like, nothing I cared about other than the runes themselves, right? I just got a whole bunch of weapons and spells that I didn't care about because they weren't my playstyle. find the entrance somewhere around here. Not really sure where. Let's dismount. I can't get a good look if I'm moving too fast. I'm pretty sure she's around here somewhere. That magic chick? Yeah, down here. I never even unlocked this.
You are a tad so now. Is very well. I'll be sure to never lose.
Okay. Great glintstone shard. Yeah, that's what I want. Right there. I might get that too. I only have 3,500 runes, but I could afford these. What happens if you use a remembrance of the grafted? I'm pretty sure that if you give it to the finger reader, you just get a couple of weapons that I don't even want. So I might just use it for like the runes, right?
You wish very well.
Okay. So we got 2 new spells. Upgrade our flasks. We can't equip Great Glintstone Shard yet, but we'll get there. Okay, now we have to go to the round table. And I need to search a mine. I need to upgrade my weapons. My weapons are severely under-leveled. Okay.
Back already, no matter.
Oh, buddy. Okay, Uchigatana +7 and Uchigatana +2. If you upgrade your shield, does it upgrade the damage mitigation, like, elementally? Not really, no. Okay.
My name isn't this around. I never knew, although I'm still looking. So I'm still looking.
Okay, now we have to talk to this guy about her, and then we have to talk to her about him, and then we have to talk to him about her. It's ridiculous, but we'll do it.
I saw in their eye.
Okay.
So I'm still looking. Your dad don't believe. If I do, I suppose I'll ask. Certainly, I know I can tell. I suppose I'll ask my...
Okay, now we talk to him. Talk to Rajir on the balcony.
Back already, no matter. Look up. Are you hoots? Absurd. I refuse. I don't.
I suppose I'll ask my...
Well, I'll go to the balcony.
I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So... What? Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed... Well done. Something to mark the occasion.
Wow, so he just gives you a
As you might have
+8
guessed, no need
rapier?
to be-
That's crazy. Alright.
The misshapen corpse on that is a sacred relic. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree. Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod, and it became the catalyst. I once wished the world has grown. You'd better understand that I urge you.
Alright. So this is a slash and pierce weapon. That is a standard and pierce weapon. So I wonder if I could dual wield them. Either way, I would need more dex to do it, so. Glint blade phalanx. So that's like a thrust. Okay.
You've met then owing to, I think, the power of the...
Let's go this way.
You again. I thought you'd receive the felly loot. I'm glad to see you. I found it in You were the one to make good use of. I don't intend.
That's what I wanted. Alright, let's equip that arsenal charm. I now have a better equip load. I can equip my helmet again and still be medium load. And hopefully I can equip the bow too. No, that puts me up to heavy load. So we're still gonna have to, like, you know, put some points into weight mitigation in order to wield all of our equipment that we want. Gonna buy that memory stone right there. Did I upgrade? Will I upgrade the samurai bow? Possibly, yeah. The damage of the bow is crazy powerful, like when you do the mighty shot.
You ain't let the grey anchor until it would drag you across the fire. But the Krasur
my
rays seek to
God.
become Leto.
Okay.
Okay, is remember, and I will defend. The children of tainted.
All right. I don't really care about the lore, but I need to look up this this great rune from God. I might not want to use it to make a weapon. You can sell it for 20k runes. You can duplicate it at a walking mausoleum. So that's if you wanted both of the weapons. Okay, I'm just gonna use it to get the souls, honestly. All right. I already killed that guy below the balcony. I don't know if there's gonna be like a new guy below the balcony, but I killed the guy that was here. Yeah, he's dead. So the longbow has a weight value of 4. We're gonna try to get to medium equipment load.
I thank you. So what can I do?
How do I interact with this? I thought that there was a... Yeah, here we go. Rest at Table of Lost Grace. Level up. Put a point into endurance. And now we are medium load with all of our equipment. Right on, that's what I wanted. And we did it with very minimal endurance points because I got these 2 talismans that both raise equip load, so we didn't have to spend as many points on endurance to get this far.
You've risen just as I am known as a tarnished. I am you now, Bill.
Okay. Now I kind of want to go down here and get more smithing stones for weapon upgrades. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I need to search the mines, you know? I don't really know if I can just survive a straight up fall over the edge of this cliff, but it would be fastest if I could. That looks like way more than 20 meters, but maybe if I like land on that tree or just descend a little bit down here, we'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, let's go into this mine. You know what I'm really worried about is fighting the falling star beast. That thing's fucking annoying. I know where it is, like we could go to it and try to kill it. It's probably the hardest boss for like your first... It's an extremely fucking hard boss. Like, I don't even know. It seems so overtuned compared to the rest of what you fight. Yeah, the Falling Star Beast is like cranked up to 1,000. There's a free +8 halberd, really? All right, let's activate this Lost Grace. Yeah, I had no idea that that +8 rapier existed until you told me about it. That's pretty crazy. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. I can kill these guys with one spell? That's great. They're very weak to magic. Yeah, we need these smithing stones. I got a rune arc. I still have no idea what the hell a rune arc even does. Grants the blessing of an equipped great rune upon use. I have Godric's great rune, but I don't know how to equip it or do something with it. I really have no clue. The commander on Castle Morn, eh? I probably missed something. I'm gonna have to go back up the lift and then come back down. Son of a bitch. I hate that. I hate how hard they made it to just jump off the fucking elevator. It's the wood that gets in the way, right? It takes me like multiple tries to get these jumps sometimes. Your best bet seems to be like activating the lift and then jumping off at the soonest available opportunity. Wait, what if I just go down here? Would this work? Yes. However, I don't see an item here. Yeah, didn't expect regret. Okay, so I just tried that 3 times for nothing. That's okay. We live and we learn. Guys are made of stone, and my sword bounces off them unless I'm dual wielding it. Well, fair enough. That is not a hidden path. It's never a hidden path anymore. Back here. Another smithing stone. Let's grab what's here. Now, this is a dead end, but there is more. I know there's more. I just need to find it. It's somewhere up this elevator. There's like another path, right? Isn't there? Maybe that's it right there. I kind of see a light. There it is. Okay. All right, no more magic use. I want to be able to summon help for the boss. Okay, there might be smithing stones on the wall. Yeah. It adds stats depending on what rune you have equipped, eh? Arcs are kind of rare unless you farm them on rats. So you can boost your stats by equipping a great rune. And I'm guessing you need a rune arc to like activate the great rune at a certain place. Like, am I understanding all that correctly? Nothing here. Golden rune. I don't really see another path over there, same way that there was one over here. Wait, that's nothing. Okay. Well, here's the boss. I'm expecting an easy fight. It's certainly not going to be like a falling star beast or something super crazy like that. But that's where we're going next. We got a decent amount of smithing stones here. Buddy, let's go. Oh yeah. I must be fucking insane for wanting to fight the Fallen Star Beast, but I learned a trick for fighting it, and I want to test out that trick. That's primarily why I'd like to fight it. I know that dragon's out there. I don't really know that I can beat that dragon without a summon, so I'd probably prefer to, like, rest at a fire or something. Although technically that flask makes me able to summon, maybe I could just try to fight the dragon now. Here it comes. All right. Well, good luck. Dragon heart, got some souls. Now, it says a new draconic power is available, but I've never seen more than 3 at that little communion altar. And I've never had the stats required to use them. Will I use the Morning Star? I don't know. Hang on. I'm kind of dual wielding the katanas now, so I'm putting all my stuff toward upgrading the katanas, the dual wielding, right? Yeah, dual wielding katanas is honestly pretty badass. I'm telling you, dude, this is the best summon that you can get in the early game, I think. At least to my knowledge. There might be even better ones that you can get early, but this one is so powerful, dude. All right, so this is the one I'm talking about, Dandy. This is the Falling Star Beast right here. The one where you go in this chest, it takes you to the place, and then it's at the end of the place. It's just such a tight arena. Yeah, I know there's one that you can fight in an open field on horseback, and it's a lot easier. This one is like the enclosed space one, right? Can't believe I got that on my first try. That was pretty dope. Anyway, moving on. Oh man, this is gonna be where I wish most that I had a striking weapon. Okay. Maybe I could use a striking weapon. I don't know how effective it would be, but we can certainly try. I have this club and the war pick, like I could try to use those. Yeah, I'll try to use like a striking weapon against these guys. I don't even remember where I got that Dragon Communion seal. All right, so we have a striking weapon. We'll try it out. We got a smithing stone tier 5. We still need to keep our Uchi Katana equipped. Uchi gang, Uchi gang. Somber smithing stone. No, that ain't too good. I got a Pest's Glaive. Rock Blaster. All right, we need to heal up. I know where there is a campfire, like we can go to it right now. But I should try to probably kick down this ladder first. That guy could be trouble. Hang on, let me drink this. I'm not gonna use the striking weapon. It's pretty fucking weak. Hang on. Equip the Uchi Katana. And then the bow. Okay, we took him out. Now he can't pelt us from afar. Let's hop up here. How weak are these guys to magic, by the way, I wonder. Hang on, let's knock down this ladder. We need that knockdown. They're a hell of a lot weaker to magic than they are to my Uchi Katana. Okay. Now we have a shortcut ladder that leads back down. I will never forget how out of my depth I felt when I went into the, like, I had a previous playthrough, I think it was attempt 1, literally my first time ever playing the game. I got stuck down here. I had no idea how the hell to get out. It was a mess. Hide. All right, let's go. I gotta try to get there. To the campfire, let's go. Okay. I think we're good now. More or less. Alright. I can level up again. We're gonna go into intelligence. I need 16 in order to use the heavy glintstone shard. Rot grease. Sounds like what you find in my ass cheeks sometimes. Item crafting. These, let's make 7 of them. 7 fire pots, because I might be able to use those to really help with the boss coming up. I'm gonna look around first, but I will have to, basically speed run to the boss later. That was a clutch roll, okay. Go, golden rune. Smithing stones. Another one. You know what this game needs and doesn't have? Radial menus. Radial menus for your left hand and your right hand equipment. It's kind of primitive that you have to like scroll through your gear one at a time instead of just bringing up a radial menu and getting exactly what you want. We looted that already. Went through there. Yeah, I just want to thoroughly search this place. Make sure we do a really good job, grab all the smithing stones, and then we'll set our sights elsewhere. And we have the dreaded falling star beast that we have to beat, which I'm really not looking forward to. But I do know, like I said, I know a trick for it now. When it charges at you, you can throw a firebomb at its face to knock it over. Is that going to make a very big difference? Possibly. It actually might. Yeah. So you can perform a guard counter on those guys and they become immediately primed for execution. That's actually pretty crazy. I didn't even know that. Okay, let's hop up here. Oh shit. I'm really lucky that guy didn't shoot at me again. All right, let's do the guard counter method. Okay. We're doing a good job searching this cave thoroughly. Let's keep it moving. The boss is right around the corner. That is probably the easiest way to kill these guys with that guard counter execution. It didn't quite do enough damage to finish it off, but it was close to being all of its health. Real fucking trouble. Hang on. Good opportunity. Finish one off right now. And level the playing field. Okay. Faithful Canvas Talisman boosts faith spells, I think. It's crazy how there's no, like, fire here. Yeah, you can't really, like, rest before you go into the fight. You have to run through a gauntlet just to get to the fight. And it's a hard fight, too. Anyway, we have to go back and rest and then return here. Except we gotta run past a lot of shit to get back here. Basically try to bypass all the enemies that we can en route. But we're ready. We looted the area thoroughly for all the smithing stones it held. Hello, Kostas. Hello, buddy. I haven't figured out the commands to use it. Well, you want to share it with the class? Here, let's look it up. Wait, not dexterity. Intelligence. Well, the quick pouch, yeah, but that's, you know, that's kind of different. If you can equip weapons to the quick pouch, then that is pretty useful. I use it for my horse and I use it for the Banished Knight. How would you use these? The bottom slots. I don't really know, but I can try to put some of my equipment onto the pouch. Hang on, let's see if you even can. Wow. Yeah, there is no radial menu for weapons and shit. Yeah, you can't put your weapons on the pouch. It doesn't work that way. So there is no radial menu for weapons then. I hate these guys. All right. Take it out. You can run past that guy, but I find you're likely to get hit anyway. Okay. I hate this fight. I'm probably gonna get crushed, but we'll see. Wait. I don't even have a lightning blade right now, so... Running sharply enough to the side, though. I was kind of going circular. So are you ever gonna do that fucking charge at me? Like, he literally hasn't even done it once, and it's the one attack that I'm actually ready for. Fucking absurd. And other times, like in the previous playthrough, it was like all it did. Okay, there's the charge. Except I didn't really have any room. +8. I don't have the stats to use. Yeah. But you can switch weapons, but there's no radial menu for switching weapons is what I mean. There needs to be a radial menu so you can do it instantaneously at a moment's notice. Anyway, I can beat this thing. It's just gonna require like charging into it a few times. We'll work on it. It is totally like an overtuned fight. It's like the strongest thing you ever encounter this early in the game. There's nothing stronger. That dragon is 10 times easier than this. You know, it's crazy, but I'm just gonna try to walk past this thing. I fucking hate these. Oh my god, dude. The problem is they're so fast that even if you try to run past them, it doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like, you have to give them a free hit while you're trying to run through. It's the only way. Well, the fire throws very slowly. That's the problem with it. You can't quickly deploy it to respond. I'm gonna try to dual wield on him. Wildly reckless, granted, but I need a miracle. Nice, look at that. Look at that fucking shit. Wow, I can't even capitalize. I'm stuck. That's annoying. I couldn't get out. I was completely trapped inside the creature with no possible exit. That's retarded. And brutally punishing for a boss this hard, but at least I know the dual wielding can help. Anyway, I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna drink this and I'll try to finish him off with, oh god, magic. Son of a bitch. Clutch roll. Let's back up. I might die in the process of trying. Let's drink. Okay. Here's my chance. Done. Yeah, that wasn't as bad as before, right? We died like 3 times to it. It really wasn't so bad after, but really, really fucking hard fight comparatively, right? Hardest thing you'll encounter at this stage of the game. By far the hardest thing. However, I definitely beat it with distinction. Like, we did really fucking good considering. I'm gonna grab that map up here. Let's rest. God, you get like no souls for that either. I feel like they should add a solid 10 grand, like 10,000 souls, just for beating that Falling Star Beast. It's so strong, dude, right? I don't think I can actually get to that from here. These guys are a lot of effort to kill, and they only give you like 1,000 runes, not even. You may as well just go kill those midgets near the dragon bridge if you want to farm. To be fair, we fucking dominated the Falling Star Beast. Like, compared to before where I lost against it like 10 times, right? This time I lost to it twice and then beat it. It was not nearly as bad. Oh, hi. Big boy. Well, that's retarded. Couldn't even bring it down in time. If I go this way, I might be able to get to that map fragment, but I don't really know. Either way, I'm gonna have to go through with the horse. We have to be fast because there's exploding boulders. Although this might just be a dead end. It looks like it is. We got some shit, but... So, how dangerous is this water to the touch? It builds up something, but not if you're on your horse. Oh shit, I think my horse just like died. Or something? Well then. Invaded? Oh fuck. Let me guess. Way beyond my pay grade. Yeah, definitely. We're just gonna go grab our stuff and then leave, I suppose. We can fast travel out of there as long as we're not in combat, so. Yeah, this area is pretty high level. I don't know if it's too high level, like we could probably manage here if I got my bearings, but. We could also just do the smart thing and come back when we're 20 levels higher with a couple of better sorceries. be able to stagger that thing if I do power attacks against it. I don't really know. We'll find out. Yeah, technically. Okay, so I'll just power attack spam. All we get for that, though, is like flask top-ups, so let's go grab our shit, and let's try to minimize our horse's exposure to the swamp here. I definitely don't like those mosquitoes. They'll probably fuck me up. They look worse than the run-of-the-mill. Oh, there goes the horse. I'd like to get invaded by that thing again. Wait. Oh, so there's a summoning zone over there, but I can't summon my steed here. Anyway, I've gotten invaded. We're gonna go back to the summoning zone. Why can't I summon? I don't know. Let's just go over here. Jumping doesn't help. Here we go. That ought to help. Kind of. Something else hitting us now. Bro, she just spams that attack, eh? One trick pony. Anyway, I can attract it and then run it back. Like, we can beat it that way, it looks like. We can. I just have to retreat. As long as I retreat to a place where I can summon, it gets a lot easier. I don't like the whole one-trick pony aspect to it, but it is what it is. I'll need to just figure out the best way of dealing with that attack. Okay. Getting invaded yet? No? Invaded. Okay. Oh, fuck. There's a giant knight coming, too. Okay, well, the summon won't help. And it looks like there's more shit around here that I had not previously seen. I can pick this one off, but not with the help of her friends, right? Like, that's the problem. God damn it. I just want to get away and not have interlopers interfering in the fight. It looks like they fight each other. I'm pretty sure my chat's frozen. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Well, let's get over there. Okay, we're getting invaded. Let's go. shit. Perform the summon. The really fucked up part about that attack is that if you're not guarding for the first hit, you can't guard for the next ones. Eat it, bitch. Ha! Ha! Shit. Interlopers, man. See that? She just did the same attack 3 times in a row. Now I have Scarlet Rot. All right. I'll try to lure her over here. Like, we can't lure her over there because there's other people who just frankly get in the way and make it harder. All right, we'll see you in a little bit, Claire. I don't even know where I am. That Statue of America really threw me off. Let's go grab our shit. There, we go that way and then we run her back here. I will have to dismount, but we'll manage. So where's that summon, huh? All right, here she is. We just gotta make sure we don't get Scarlet Rot on the way back to shore. But we can't go to that ruin to the left-hand side. We already know that. This might do. That shit is so broken, it's unbelievable. I should just use that weapon. Okay, I got Scarlet Rot. That she spams it too, but she's almost dead somehow. Okay, we might have beat her. Yep, it feels good to get revenge, doesn't it? Okay, that's it. 300. Okay, I got some other stuff. Yeah, we got a lot more. What's that item we got? Hang on, let me heal up. And then we're gonna go back to the campfire so I don't end up dying of Scarlet Rot. Yeah, let's check that item. Material used for crafting items, exceedingly rare and difficult to find. Let's go back to the Table of Lost Grace. See what we can upgrade now that we've looted a couple of mines. And where the hell's this chick? The red bitch. I want the red bitch so that we can upgrade our stuff.
To see you. I have you to thank. I can have time as yet. But, and if there's, well, I search Roderick.
Okay, this is my first time ever getting an actual chance to do spirit tuning. Strengthen the Banished Knight. So what? It just cost... Oh, I need Ghost Glovewort. Okay, fair enough.
I didn't. I'll be doing much. Just lay out.
So that's as far as we can take these weapons. At least for now. With the bottleneck being a certain level of smithing stones. Damn, it's a lot of runes. Let's sell him these. It's quicker than using them. Okay, so we're just gonna get right to it. I'm gonna go over here, and we're gonna try to hunt down that dragon so that I can immediately, like, fight the next boss type thing. We'll pretty much be caught up to where we were previously. And if I put one more point into intelligence, then I should be able to use that heavy cast that we got. Yeah, the Great Glintstone Shard. Let's go. Holy shit. Where am I going? We'll follow the trail. Not much here. We're gonna proceed to the map up here, and then we have to try to hunt down that dragon.
surprised you. No matter. Why don't... Oh, but don't.
I'll buy that lantern. We should have that. And astrologer's staff, eh? We don't need that. Kite shield. I'll take that cookbook. All right. I'm glad we got the lantern. I didn't want to have to go all the way to the southern weak-ass starter region just to get it. Go to, I believe, Liurnia West. Got another trader up here. Let's go check him out. Probably a campfire too. We'll unlock as many as we can for fast traveling. And 90% of the world doesn't matter. Like, you don't need to explore the vast majority of it. I learned that in my previous playthrough. Like, a lot of it is just more enemies to kill for runes with a couple of items that you'll never use, right? It's disillusioning, but it is what it is. Like, that is most of the game.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, hello, Patches. What do you got? I'll take that.
Cheers for that.
All right, let's go. I don't really know if I want to follow this thing. It's going where? Over here? It's probably just gonna lead me to a cave that's up against this cliff. But I don't want to take my time following it the whole way, because that takes like 10 years. Most likely, it's just gonna walk up to the fucking cliffside here to a cave, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, let's take a quick look around. I gotta find some shit around here. I'll be honest with you though, Dark Souls 1 is better. I think that Dark Souls 1 is much better. I don't doubt that there's like a massive fucking faction of people on both sides. It's just my opinion that Dark Souls is better, but I think that Elden Ring is kind of too easy, too accessible, but also too open. And there's like, it's one of those, it's Skyrim, right? Big as an ocean, shallow as a puddle type thing. It gave you more to search, but not more value. You know what I mean? Like, there's not more value to the stuff that you search. It's just pointless places with pointless objectives. Fluff, filler. Don't get me wrong, I like filler. One of my favorite Dragon Ball episodes is where Goku and Piccolo take a driving test, but you know, it just doesn't work for games. Zuzi gets back soon. I want to play more Vintage Story. The game is so much funner. Oh my god, it's like the difference is night and day. This is a walking simulator with combat, and the combat's easy as fuck. The bosses can be hard, but honestly, as long as you're over leveled, most of them are easy. And there's like a couple exceptions, like the Falling Star Beast, right? Okay, there is more. We have to go back to that village. And then we have to go uphill, I think. Jizztown? What? Is that like a moniker for this place that we're in right now? Holy shit. Fucking murking a man on horseback. What a dick. Alright, we'll fuck him up. I just gotta dismount when I go up there. Got it.
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait there. Well. Oh, aye, we're finished. The curse, I beg you. You must keep...
Okay, I got the medallion.
If you should, then
I'll try not to kill that chick this time. That weapon was very fucking hidden. The ivory sickle. Okay, let's cross the bridge. Is it possible to overanalyze something? Because I feel like your understanding of something improves the more you look at it. All right, let's summon the dude. Okay, we got more company here. I need my shield. Holy shit. Probably gonna do a triple Indy off the cliff if I'm not careful. I shouldn't be alive. That's sick. I still am. Let's go. We can melt this guy with fucking dual wielding. There we go. Done. Okay. Crucible, not talisman. Let's drink again. All right, what is this? Rune Arc. We got 3 of those over the past hour. I don't think there's much else here. All right. Let's go up here. Wait, that's where Patches is? Yeah, I kind of want to go up that way. Well, maybe overanalyzing is possible, but I feel like in terms of like games, I don't know, in order to make a good game, you have to know what a bad game is, and in order to know what constitutes good gameplay elements, you know, a lot of mediums only improve through like being critical of them.
What are you looking, trying to start something, mate?
A prisoner? Yo, you bet I'm trying to start something. Let's fuck this guy up. He's talking shit.
I'll whip you.
Oh, this is the guy. Okay, so this is the guy that lady wanted me to kill.
God damn it.
All right, fair enough.
Why ain't it me?
Blackguard's bell bearing, iron ball, Blackguard's mask, and Raya's necklace. So we'll try to find Raya later and give her that necklace. I never found that guy in the last playthrough. Let's go get this map fragment up here. Oh. I did not know that. Okay, you can switch between your left hand and your right hand when you're on your horse by pressing X, or yeah, on a PlayStation controller, X and R1. I had no idea. Okay. We still don't have that map yet. Right here. Academy Gate Town. Isn't there like a portal here that takes me up there? Either way, we're gonna have to go kill that dragon first, so let's go find that dragon. Wait. Now that we have all of our potions back and shit, let's get over there. I like Alan Watts. He was a smart dude. However, Alan Watts overanalyzed life, and it was a good thing. All right? He actually got into the nitty-gritty of, like, why do we live the way that we do? Our traditions being passed down kind of takes away from the spontaneity and unpredictable nature of life, right? Like, that was his thing, is like, we get set into generational patterns and societal structures that sort of, they may actually distract from the meaning of life or stop us from pursuing that meaning. What the fuck is this?
Ah, you claimed a great rune? And what? Aha. My doubt, the words of the truly, nor I believe that when the Elden Ring was shattered, even worse. That's the part. Oh, I have a gift.
Festering bloody finger.
If I have high hopes.
Okay. This is a church. Is there an upgrade here? Hi. Okay. Fuck that thing up, whatever it was. I gotta get out of this miasmic zone here. Drink that. However, I don't really see a flask upgrade at this church. Let's go up here. I think the dragon might be like right over there. I have way too many waypoints. Let's remove some of these. Blood flame blade, eh? Is that a trap chest? No. Ice rind hatchet. It's like a pork rind, but it's made of ice. Okay, moving on. That dragon is coming up somewhere. Might be right here. A lot of mana potions around. Okay, opportunity to hit this thing unless it starts staying still. Maybe that's why there's so much mana, because I just need to cast at it or something. Wow, man. I'm not even going to use my shield. It's not actually stopping me from getting hurt by like anything. Against this boss came in like the last fucking minute. And then there was a wall. I'll try to use the horse a little bit, see if it, yeah, if it can help me close the distance or whatever, and maybe even get some extra hits. Over there is where we go. I wonder if there might be a fire around here where I could like spawn a little closer to the boss. We'll find out. Wow, that disappeared like instantly. Oh, it teleports. Got it. Okay. He's gonna kill plenty of these guys and get me mana while we fight. I might want to close the distance and make sure I have a good opportunity to like get some damage in. Hang on. Well, that wasn't very great. horse is gone. All right, let's head over there. Really? Holy shit, I didn't even know those guys could damage you. All right. That attack is just like a guaranteed hit. camera is the real boss in this game. It totally is. Yeah, I remember watching Asmongold fuming against this boss because he simply could not see the boss. Like, there was no feasible way for him to see it while fighting it. It was crazy. Is there any sort of, like, field of view? Yeah, it's definitely... That's one of the main parts of the difficulty, is just the camera. Which, you know, fair enough. I mean, there needs to be something, but... Anyway, I think I'm gonna craft more arrows. I don't even know if I have the supplies to, but... Bone arrow, fletched. I don't really know what difference the feathers make, but okay. I'm all out of beast bones, so I can't really make more arrows. Apparently by now I might want to just start I might want to start buying the arrows. Apparently they have a really cheap price point and you can like get a lot of them. Anyway, I'm gonna summon this guy and then I'm gonna get out my bow, drink this, and we're gonna get some cheap shots in. I should just keep my shield out because it mitigates so much of what he's able to do. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get a knockdown on him so I can stab him in the face. Do the takedown thing, right? I feel like eventually it's gonna get painter. God, that just flat out hits you twice. There's a mod on Nexus that should 100% be a vanilla feature, and that's how you know that's how you know for certain that the field of view is what it is in vanilla to augment the difficulty, right? Like they're trying to ratchet up your death count just with the camera. You didn't miss too much important, Claire. No, we're trying to face roll a dragon right now and failing miserably. Hello, Susanna. Hello, sweetie. What are you up to? It is easier. This game is easier than Dark Souls. Dark Souls has so many skill checks, like over and over again. This game isn't really like that. There's a couple, you know, like some of the bosses are harder than others, but it was made to be more accessible so that more people would buy it and play it. That's why so many people return to try the Shadow of Erdtree DLC. It was accessible. It was an accessible version of a Souls-like. The volume of the game is too high and my voice gets lost in it. All right, I'll fix that. There. Thank you, sweetie. Use the stone sword key. Okay, what do we got? Zuzi, when will you be home? I want to play more VS. Save me from the boredom of Elden Ring. Well, the Shadow of Erdtree, from what I understand, it's just a bunch of overpowered bosses one after the other, right? That's where the real anger generation starts. Like, there's a few difficult bosses in just the regular base game, but apparently Shadow of Erdtree is just one absurd boss after the other. I might not even play Shadow of Erdtree, right? What I really miss, though, is, like, there were certain enemies in Dark Souls, just regular enemies that were hard, right? Regular parts that were hard. Like, I think we all remember Blighttown, and it was like, it was really difficult to get good at Blighttown. Also, the pinwheels, it took a little bit of doing to just learn how to fight the regular pinwheel enemies in the catacombs. I miss that. It just feels like, I don't know, man. This game doesn't have the it factor. What the fuck are these? Oh, shit. Enemas. Well, shit. How the fuck do I get close to them? Let's heal up. Motherfucker's beating me with a book. Alright, let's heal up. Okay, I barely survived it, but I totally survived it. What do we got in here? There's probably more mages, like I'm probably not safe here, necessarily. Kaku glintstones. You should be home around 3-ish? Okay. This is your favorite Souls game? Did you play Dark Souls 1? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like this one. Mind you, I probably wouldn't, like, play Dark Souls again either. I just feel like it's, I don't know, an antiquated IP. At a certain point, I realized if anger shortens your lifespan, why would you play a game where it's supposed to make you angry, right? Now, Dark Souls 1 to 3 were a lot more like that. Especially, I think Dark Souls 2 had a lot of, you know, where you go past, you go forward and then an enemy spawns from behind you and attacks you, right? Dark Souls 2 apparently had a lot more of those than Dark Souls 1 or 3. But yeah, eventually I just realized, like, why I got so good at Dark Souls 1 that I became able to get the platinum and like the platinum trophy. I got really good at it. I had a rock solid build. But the cost of getting that good at it probably shaved like months off my life, right? So yeah, the only reason I'm playing Elden Ring is because it's like, it has notoriety for being a lot easier than other Souls games. What is this? Okay, I have like no heals. Yo, that guy's definitely gonna see us. He's very magic resistant, by the way. That's kind of shitty. Probably should have used my bow. Oh, fuck me. You gotta be kidding. Oh, yeah. I'm out. Holy shit. Well, good luck getting your souls in there. I don't know, maybe I can work some magic. Maybe we can sneak past those 3 mages at the start. Is Elden Ring the hardest, or is Elden Ring Shadow of Erdtree the hardest? Because I even heard people complaining that magic made the game too easy. You know what I mean? I don't think it's universally agreed. A biased old head who likes his nostalgia? Well, I do like the nostalgia of Dark Souls, I do. You know, it is what it is. Okay. Let's try to get our shit back. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Is Elden Ring too easy? It's more difficult if you don't summon help, this guy says. It has hard moments and easy moments. I find it more difficult if you don't summon and use a quality build, but it's vastly easier if you spirit summon and cast magic, for example. Yeah. Easier to over level yourself, and there's a lot of tools available. Just depends on how much you put into the build. It's as easy or difficult as you make it. They made it easier / harder than others based on what mechanics you elect to use. Some mechanics make it easier. Right, and I think this is what you experienced, Beth. It's only famously difficult because of its popularity, so a lot of new players got tossed around and think it's hard, which a lot of us went through with prior Souls games, right? So a lot of the popularity of Elden Ring brought a lot of new players to the Souls-like genre, and that's why everybody thinks it's more difficult, is because there was just a lot more noobs playing it. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 was very condensed in its difficulty, extremely condensed. Do it without summons, exactly, right? Like, if you want this game to be hard at, like, on the level of regular Dark Souls games, then you have to kind of, like, you have to handicap yourself with arbitrary limitations that you have to, like, personally elect for, right? But I feel like the difficulty to, like, prior Dark Souls games was innate, and you didn't need to do self-imposed challenges. Mind you, a lot of people would spawn as a level 1 and run around naked with their club and beat every boss without getting hit. That did happen. It did. But I feel like it becomes Pain Olympics at that point, you know? Like, how much agony you're willing to endure for no good reason. I feel like these mages are crazy fucking deadly. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna try enchanting my shield and see if it kind of helps me to block the spells or something. They don't know where I am. Technically, I might be able to sneak past them. Oh, they do. Okay. Made a big difference, by the way, enchanting my shield. It mitigated some of the magic damage. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. Asmongold's Rage, yeah. Honestly, it really comes down to whether or not people are willing to use spirit summons and stuff. And I honestly think that the DLC is hard, but the base game is probably just a lot easier than a lot of Souls people were expecting, you know? Now, this fucking guy. I don't have my runes. He seems very tanky. Hang on. I wonder if I can flinch lock this guy. I highly doubt it. Let's see. He can certainly cast faster than I can shoot. But I do stagger him every time. Okay, take cover. Okay, we got it. Well, that was wild. What you do to yourself all the time, pretty much de facto, yeah, the self-imposed challenges. But I do that more like permadeath, right? And I've always stood by the philosophy that if you want to judge a game's balance, how balanced it is, and like equal, right? Like something is designed and balanced very well if you can convert it into a permadeath viable experience. Mind you, there's people converting Souls games into a permadeath viable experience. Which, that requires painstaking dedication and muscle memory, but I stand by the notion that not everyone can learn how to perfectly dodge roll like every boss in the game and get through it, right? There's a big difference between Wayne Gretzky and a fat guy who plays ball hockey every Saturday, and the difference is innate reflexes, right? Now, you can train, you can practice, you can get better, but ultimately, somebody born with a gift is going to have a higher ceiling of potential than somebody who was not born with a gift and simply worked hard to get better. There is a big difference there. It's kind of like how a double-jointed martial artist is going to have a greater advantage considering the same level of training and same dedication to someone who was not born double-jointed. It's just the way it is, right? So there are people out there, I have seen reflexes in youth. Like when I was growing up, there was this guy, Scott McGee. He had extraordinary hand-eye coordination. And we would see it every time we played ball hockey on the street, right? We'd be playing road hockey and he would dominate. He'd be deking everybody. He had the gift, right? And he applied that gift. He played hockey like on the ice as well. Like he used it, he leaned into it. The content creator Let Me Solo Her. Not everybody's capable of doing that because it requires that you have the gift. It requires that you have extraordinary reflexes, probably 20/20 vision, a really stable mind, the perfect temperament. There's a lot going right there to make that happen, right? And I think it's important to remember that what constitutes a perfectly balanced game with permadeath, to my view, is a game where anybody, no matter their level of reflexes, can eventually learn how to succeed and get through it. Like, I didn't no-hit run my grounded playthrough. I couldn't. I view that as impossible, right? But I was able to do it permadeath. And basically, the way that grounded is balanced when you do woe difficulty on permadeath is you have an 80% chance of getting through every single encounter. But that 20%, you need to succeed that 80% roll every single time. And you have to do that over multiple days while you're trying to progress through the entire playthrough, right? So let's say a playthrough through grounded takes you 4 sit-downs, 4 8-hour sit-downs. Well, if you don't get enough sleep one of those nights, that 80% chance of success becomes only like 60% for certain things, right? But there are like concerning Souls-like perfection runs. There's just going to be people who are better at doing that than others. In the same way, there's people who are better at like football than others, or better at hockey than others, right? He can snatch the wings off a fly with chopsticks. Exactly, yeah. I can't really seem to get up here. So I guess I'll just leave. I got what was in the chest. It was a rune arc. Now, apparently there's a boss here, and I don't really want to take on whatever the fuck kind of a boss might be in here. Let's enchant my shield, I guess. And go one-handed for this. I highly doubt I'll bring the... Oh my god, 2 of them? So there's a spear one and a staff one. Oh god. I can't even hurt this with my weapon. I'm gonna quit the game, and then I should spawn outside of the boss instead of losing my souls automatically, because I probably need a lightning enchantment for my sword if I'm gonna do anything to them. Asmongold's entire strategy in Elden Ring was jumping, doing jumping power attacks, and it worked for like most of the game, right? It's just once you get to that DLC, the game kind of changes. Because I think at that point, they were like, okay, you don't think it's hard enough? Here's a bunch of absurdly overpowered bosses. You have to stance break them? I don't know, man. I think it might work if I just enchant my weapon. God, I wish there was a radial menu for switching equipment. We need to get out of here. But I can't actually fast travel out. We'll have to walk out. And I did leave some mages in the way, which might kill us as we try to leave. I love how they... Sneaking is so good in this game, dude. Like... Yeah, they didn't even see me and I had a fucking torch out. That's crazy. They have strong defenses against everything, eh? I'm just gonna Google them then. I'm gonna Google them and get the best strat. And that's why you need to be able to have a spell that lets you analyze enemies, is because, like, how are you supposed to know what to use if nothing seems to work, right? If they just seem like they resist everything. All right, let's go. We need to leave here and we need to fast travel. I beat that dragon. And I don't even think I grabbed the items that the dragon was guarding. So let me get this straight. You don't need to beat that dragon, do you? You probably just need to run behind the dragon and collect the items that he's guarding. Do I have that right? Like that dragon is an optional fight. You don't actually have to do it. Because all I got, I think, was a dragon heart. And the dragon heart's not necessary. So I'm kind of suspecting I could have just ran behind him. Well, stance breaking, as far as I know, is like... you have to do like power attacks to them, or you have to block and then do the counter power attack, right? Academy Glintstone Key. Yeah, you don't even have to actually kill this dragon. You just got to grab what's here. Academy Crystal Cave. I can get in through here, I think. Yeah, let's go that way. I think that all of you who have not tried Vintage Story, Toast will totally back me up on this. Okay, well, Toast, I don't want to speak for you because I don't really know your perspective on it, but would you say that Vintage Story is leagues better than a game like Elden Ring? Am I right in believing that you will back me up on that claim? Vintage Story is in such a ridiculously high league, like... So far, I have to be honest, I haven't found a single game that measures up to it. I played a lot of games. I have thousands of hours and 7 days to die. But Vintage Story has something that other games just don't have, that they can't seem to replicate. You gotta kind of experience it for yourselves in order to understand it, but yeah, maybe Toast, it's your favorite game. Yeah, 100%, dude. It's so fucking good. It has so much to offer. And Vintage Story is another prime example of a game that isn't designed for permadeath, but it can actually be done. It can actually be done. That's what I love so much about it, is that it's got a really healthy difficulty. It's got a diversity of intricate mechanics. Really remarkable game, honestly. So now that we unlock this fire, I'm gonna go to the round table. Hang on, let me look up those crystal fuckers. Crystal Twin Boss Elden Ring. The Crystallians, wow. Stance 70, parryable, yes. Vulnerable to critical hit after being stance broken or parried. Before being stance broken, has a 90% extra negation for all damage types except for strike, and has tier 2 hardness. So theoretically, maybe you could use like a striking weapon against it. I'm using slash and pierce. I literally just had a burp and a fucking sneeze at the same time. So you have to keep on doing jump attacks against it. And guard counters. And you can use your ashes too. If you get there with enough mana, you can just use your ashes also. What am I cooking? Honestly, not too much, buddy. Just fucking dual katana. I'm very simple. I'm a very simple lad, and I think 2 katanas is cool. Those are portals, right? So if I go through there, I'll end up somewhere different. I'm assuming. No? Yeah, that's gotta be a portal. Is this where the magma dude is? I beat him before. I could probably beat him again. No, it's not. Okay, Bellum Highway. Where the fuck are we? We're over here. I'm gonna kill this finger crone. No, I'm not. No, it sounds stupid, but I want to. Let's grab this so I can fast travel here. I really liked Dark Souls, man. That game was such a finely intricate ecosystem of feel good. Everything was hard as fuck. Hard as fuck. But like the fact that you could go run past the dragon and get a storage straight sword right away, right? Like I always started as the cleric and I got a storage straight sword, and I would use a storage straight sword to fight my way into the catacombs so I could get an early silver covetous serpent ring. And that shit was dope, dude. Honestly, so fucking dope. You get the early silver covetous serpent ring and you were set for the rest of the game. Academy of Raya Lucaria. Well then, let's see how this goes. What's in here? I could probably stagger those crystal guys with my my wata, you know, my unsheath marionettes. Hi. Oh wow. They have like an instant retaliation move. That's kind of crazy. Where if you hit them, they just start going ham show. But we're good now, I guess. Oh, hi, Susie. Hey, welcome home. More vintage story time. Oh, thank God. So bored. Because everything else is boring compared to Vintage Story with you. Oh, sweetie, I will start you a new coffee. I hope there's a fire in here. I kind of want to get past the enemies. Oh, here we go. Perfect timing. All right. Oh, we are so back. Okay, I'm gonna quickly put on a pot of coffee for Zuzi. And myself, of course. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna play some Vintage Story. I'll be right back. No problem. God.
They take when you take away.
God. Oh. But at least it won't be as like destructive as the Amazon was.
I'm gonna be working 5 days a week.
Okay. God, that's like full time.
No, it's not. I'm gonna
No?
be doing 6 hours.
That's holy fuck. I don't think it should be called part-time. It should be called like sub full-time. Like it's so close. Well, 10 hours less, but you're still working the same amount of days and it's only 2 hours less per day. That's so fucked up. Yeah.
Second time. This was for the. At first she signed me up for full. Noticed the amount of hours, and I was like, I signed up for. Because she made a mistake.
Fuck.
Yeah.
At least you didn't have to go like visit the doctor again after that.
No.
Oh yeah. It's good that you caught that. Yeah. Okay, well our stream is ready. You can make your food. I'll make the coffee. Okay, Susie's making herself a few eggs, and then we're going to be going live in Vintage Story. We got like 5 minutes before then, though, so keep yourselves busy. Oh. Oh. Yeah. God, I don't know how much more Elden Ring I can play. No, I mean like long term. Hey, there's a solid 6 people waiting for Vintage Story. Well, I mean, technically 10. 2 on Twitch, 2 on Kick. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, use this time to get a drink, guys, or get some food. Use the washroom, whatever you gotta do. Oh. Oh. I had such a hard time enjoying Enshrouded too. I had such a hard time enjoying Enshrouded too. Okay, gentlemen. I have urinated. Susanna has her food. It is not the urine. She's eating something else. But we are ready now to continue our story of vintage. I'm gonna end the stream, and I will see you guys right over there, okay? We do have the redirect done, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, see you over there.